What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the latest channel. Today we're checking out 15 most bizarre places on Earth that actually exist. It should be quite interesting. This video is actually really short to be a top 15. It's only 7 minutes. Normally they're longest. So before we hop into it, drop a like down below for the algorithm, please. It helps get the video to more people, and I'd really appreciate it. Okay, thank you. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into it.
What former high roller island resort town has been abandoned for over 40 years because of a military coup? What Italian village was drowned under a man-made lake on purpose? From man-made disasters
They don't
to
fuck with
natural
God?
wonders, here are 15 of the most unforgettably bizarre places on Earth. I'm Danger Dolan's mysterious brother, and today I'll be your narrator. Number 15. The Blood Falls are a subglacial lake containing a strange ecosystem that's been frozen and isolated for over 2 million years. A recent fissure in the glacier has caused the contents of that lake to flow out slowly in what appears to be a 5-story blood-red waterfall. What? And contained within that lake is
coronavirus!
An ancient community of microbes that have survived in an environment with no light or oxygen and very little heat. It's the closest thing we've ever found to actual primordial ooze. Number 14. Pier Francesco Orsini was a 16th century Italian prince who had a rough life. He lived through war, saw his best friend killed, and kidnapped and ransomed for years. And then came back just in time for his wife to die. Since he was a bit tortured himself, he expressed that grief by hiring an artist to create a park full of sculptures that are absolute nightmare fuel.
That looks like a
At the Park of Monsters, you can see peaceful sculptures like a giant ripping another giant in half, or a war elephant attacking a Roman soldier, or the Mouth of Hell, a screaming ogre's face with a picnic table inside. Number 13.
I would not go there.
Centralia, Pennsylvania is on fire forever. That's its claim to fame. In 1962, the local government approved a controlled landfill fire in Centralia. Except they forgot that the landfill was a strip mine pit connected to an underground maze of coal mining tunnels. The fire was put out above ground, but underground, the coal mines have been burning for more than 55 years. And there's enough coal to keep it burning for another 250 years.
Damn, I know they air quality ass. I'm never going there. Motherfuckers breathing in charcoal.
12. Mexico's Cave of the Swords doesn't actually contain any swords. It's a cave of gigantic sword-like crystals. The crystals can measure up to 12 meters.
I know a lot of bitches that would love that place.
5 tons. And the conditions in the cave will let the crystals grow indefinitely. The air temperature is 50 degrees Celsius, but because of the high humidity, it feels like it's over 100 degrees, past the boiling point of water. Number 11.
Damn.
In the 1940s, the Reed Flute Cave was used by Chinese villagers to escape and hide from invading Japanese military forces and air raids. In the years since, it's been studied and explored, and hidden lights
Does it look like that for real? Damn.
Paradise. Damn. Even without the lights, the cave is packed with unusual and beautiful geological formations.
Wow.
But the lights make it truly one of a kind.
I'd go there.
Number
That's
10.
fire.
You wouldn't think there would be a European island with an area as secluded and bizarre as Korea's demilitarized zone, but Varosha, Cyprus was a lavish seaside resort town for the rich and famous, until 1974 when it became a central battleground between Greek and Turkish forces. After a Greek military coup, the Turkish military invaded the coastal city, causing its entire populace to evacuate. The city remains under Turkish control and has sat abandoned almost exactly as it was more than 40 years ago. It's closed off to everybody except the Turkish military and the occasional journalist or UN representative.
I bet Mr. Beast could go there if he wanted to. Film a hide and seek.
It kind of looks like a glacier, but there's nothing at all frozen about the cliffs of Pamukkale.
Motherfucker, I see ice.
Calcium left behind by flowing water over centuries.
You telling me that's not ice?
Mineral enriched, but off limits to tourists. Overuse by tourists in the past dried up and ruined some of the pools, so Pamukkale is more of a hands-off tourist attraction.
Yeah, that's beautiful too.
Number 8. Moynak, Uzbekistan is a strange place where you can see fishing ships sitting in the middle of a desert, more than 150 kilometers away from the nearest body of water. The truth is, Moynak used to be a thriving fishing town back in the 1960s, but farmers began diverting the rivers that fed the Aral Sea to irrigate their cotton crops.
Goats.
Soon, the sea began to shrink, and as it did, its salt content increased, killing the remaining fish population.
I don't think that's good though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that just killed like fish and shit. Damn, global warming.
Today, the Aral Sea is about 10% of its original size in the 1960s, and Moynak is a largely abandoned desert town. Number 7. The mystery of Skeleton Lake was discovered in 1942 when hundreds of skeletons were found at the bottom of a lake in India. Theories range from a failed Japanese invasion to an epidemic to ritual suicide.
dead
The
people.
bodies, it turned out, dated back to the year 850. And all of them had been killed by blows to the head. How exactly? A catastrophic hailstorm dropping hail the size of baseballs killed the entire expedition.
There's no way this is what that looked like when they found it. This is a stock photo, okay? There's no way they found just bones piled up like this.
200 people and left them there for over a millennium. Number 6. The main section of Vietnam's
That's
Son Doong
beautiful,
Cave is
bruh.
big enough to house an entire New York City block, making it the largest cave in the world. Visiting the cave is like starring in your own Indiana Jones movie. It involves 2 days of trekking through a dense
2
jungle
days?
just to get there. Then, to get
I
down
ain't never
to the
going
cave,
there.
tourists must climb up cliffs, swim through underground rivers, and crawl through narrow caverns.
Oh, yeah,
the
I ain't
whole
never going
adventure
there.
takes about a week and is closely supervised.
A week? What I'm supposed to do? Sleep outside though? So it's a week-long camping trip to get there? And then what, you gonna spend 20 minutes there and leave? Oh, that just sounds awful. That sounds terrible. It looked nice, but it'll look nice through pictures for me because I'm not going.
Alad de Uyuni is a desert,
sand?
which shouldn't be all that impressive, but it's a salt desert. So instead of sand dunes, it's just a perfectly flat sheet of salt. On a clear day, the bizarre desert and its shallow puddles
That look
can look
nice.
just like a mirror. The area was a prehistoric salt lake, but has long since dried up, and this is the result. Number 4. In 1939, an Italian electric company had a great idea to provide electricity to the region. They were going to build a dam high up in the Italian Alps, connecting 2 natural lakes and using their combined power for a hydroelectric plant. The
That's
only
nice.
problem was that the new lake was going to flood out a village of 163 buildings and the
that's
people
not
who
nice.
lived in them. So they
Damn.
did it anyway. And now
Damn.
the only thing visible is the church's bell tower sticking up in the middle of the lake. Number 3.
Damn.
The rich
I hope those people got like, pay? I don't know. Where they say it was at? I don't know. I hope them people got paid. They just ain't out of a home. You know what I'm saying? That's unfortunate. They did that to the church too. God not gonna be happy about that.
Africa is still a mystery. It's a 30-mile wide dome that's viewable from space, but its origin is still under debate. It was originally thought
Aliens.
to be a meteorite impact crater, but it could also be just
That's what knocked out the dinosaurs?
a geological formation worn down over the past by harsh desert winds.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think. They don't want you to know it's them motherfucking aliens coming through. I'm telling y'all, aliens is real. I've talked to them.
Number 2. Mount Roraima is thought to be the inspiration for Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's 1912 novel, The Lost World, in which prehistoric creatures survive on a massive, strange plateau. Because that's pretty
Oh,
much
fuck off. This ain't
what
real.
this mountain is.
What
It's
is
home to
this?
several different unique species.
Whoa,
and it's
this looks like some
isolated
shit from
by
a
sheer
movie.
400-meter high cliffs that are basically
Fuck off.
unscalable. About 70% of the ecosystem on this mountain and the similar nearby mountains are found only there and nowhere else.
Huh? I had to miss something.
Thor's Well is a sinkhole off the coast of Oregon that appears to be draining the sea. High tide waters violently rush over the edge
Draining
of the
the
hole,
sea?
causing a seemingly endless waterfall that never seems to fill the well up. In reality, the well is being filled via holes in the top and bottom simultaneously, with waves rolling up underneath, making it look like it fills and empties endlessly.
Anyways, appreciate y'all for watching. Oh my god, this coffee's turning my fucking tongue brown, man. That's how strong my coffee be, changing the color of my tongue and shit. Oh, I got clickbaited. That's what I was gonna say. I appreciate y'all for watching, but we got clickbaited. Hey, just know, when I clickbait y'all, it's not by my choosing. I usually use the thumbnails that they use in their video. That little road that's going like that, that's their thumbnail. So that's the thumbnail y'all getting too. Just keeping it G. I use the same thumbnail they be using. So they clickbaited both of us. Don't be mad at me. Make sure you drop a like for the algorithm, like I said earlier. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram too. That'd be pretty nice. Bye-bye.
Ooh, any situation, I'm a
Or nah, I can't just change the intro like that. Appreciate y'all for watching. I love y'all. Ta-ta.
ooh, any situation, I'm a big factor. Brought out the Glock with the Ruger, I'm a mismatcher. Ooh, baby, squeeze that punani on me, okay.